Howdy folks, it's your friend Fish with Dom, and today I'm going to be doing a unboxing video courtesy of my friend Team Coast at Ohio_Bass via Twitter. I sent him a couple of prizes earlier this year, and just a couple of months ago he sent me a whole bunch of Glo-Pro lures. So if you've ever heard anything about Glo-Pro, let me know in the comments. I certainly haven't. I'm going to unbox a couple of packages, show you how they work, and pretty much give my thoughts on how they feel. He sent me a couple of packages. I'm going to go through about 4 of them and a crankbait. So let's start things off right now. Let's see. First things first. Little drop shot worm. Let's open her up. Now these GloPro lures are called Glo because they come with tiny glow sticks you insert into the worm. And it took me a hot second to figure out where the heck you inserted the glow stick on some of these baits. But this is the drop shot worm. It's got different angled ribs on both halves of the bait, a tiny little paddle tail, a little grub tail, not a paddle tail, pardon me there. And then if you look at the top of the bait and look inside there, there's a little pilot hole. And on the back of every single bag, they give you a little reference to tell you what glow stick to use. So it says use glow stick A, and I'm assuming this is glow stick A because it came with the worm. You're going to break the interior of the glow stick up. Oh wow, that's already doing some serious work. It's really glowing. Let's put it under my hat. Oh yeah, nice and glow in the dark. And then just insert it into the worm. So this way fish will be able to see it better in deeper conditions where the light isn't as abundant as towards the surface, obviously. But yeah, let's see how much farther it goes down in there. Yeah, just about that. Where the glowing stop, that's where the glow stick ends. You get about 1/4 of an inch right here, so you can still nose hook this bait. That was my #1 concern when I found this pilot hole. I've had these baits for a couple of months, and I've never. I've just checked out the bodies of the baits themselves. I didn't try inserting the glow sticks, but that's a pretty unique idea. It's a cool design. I've never experimented with glow in the dark lures like this. Nighttime fishing for walleye, yes, but with soft baits and bass fishing, this is pretty revolutionary in my opinion. So, and when you want to take it out, you just kind of slide it out just like that. So, you take a different bait if you want to switch up and you still got a little bit of glow left, put it inside a different bait, and there you go. Now this is like I said, this is their drop shot worm. That's the name of this bait. And this is the dark green. So on the back of the package, they give you a little reference guide to visibility. And let's see, in clear water, these lures should be much more visible. Even, well, especially down to the 100-foot water mark. Wisconsin-based company, obviously not for pet or human consumption, in case you make that mistake. But let's check out a few more of these baits. These are pretty darn unique. I fish with a lot of plastics, and I kind of forgot I had these. He sent me to them. He sent me a few bags a couple of months ago, and he said they were sitting in my college dorm, and I haven't had the chance to go fish with him, so I brought him home saying, "Hey, I'm gonna do a video on these." But this next worm, now it's something that I think I can grow to love. It's called the soft paddle tail, and this is clear chartreuse, almost 6 inches long. Nice bait. If you look at it, it's familiar. It looks a lot familiar to what I fish with a lot of the time. Just the bare stick worm. Except it's got this little paddle tail to it. That's kind of unique. I figured, this cigar style profile is all that you need, but still. You take, a little pilot hole up here, and slide it in, just like that. So fish are still going to be able to see it. Put it under the bill. Really, really nice and glow in the dark. That's really cool. I've never... I don't fish bass super deep, and I really don't fish them at night. But when I do fish for bass at night, it's under lighted docks. But that's a video I'm going to film in the future. Actually, I don't want to give up my secrets. So, you can put the glow stick in just like that, and then to remove it, you just squeeze the worm and kind of pinch it off a little bit, and glow stick comes right out. I don't know how I'd fish with this personally. I'd definitely Texas rig it, or get a pair of scissors and trim off the tail, and can't beat the wacky rig. If my channel wasn't named Fishing with Dom, I'd name it Wacky Rigging Dom or something like that, because it's what I do a lot of the time. Soft paddle tail worm, that's the name of it. You get probably 5 or 6 in a bag. They're all relatively affordable. Check out GloPro.com if you want to see any more of that stuff. I just found out I had these. He must have sent me a package to my house or a package to my apartment. No, wait. What actually happened was it got sent to my permanent house, and then I took a few bags back to school with me to play with, because I was going to film this a couple of months ago, but I didn't end up getting around to it. And I ended up finding a few more baits that I didn't see in the shipment. But in that shipment that I forgot about or didn't see were these Swimbaits. Now, kind of like this color. It's nice and ribbed. These are solid soft baits. These aren't going to tear anytime soon. They're very, very stiff. They're soft. They're sensitive to action. I can barely move my fingers, and that paddle tail's kicking. This is it's soft swim bait. It's pretty generic names, I've noticed. 5.5 inches. This is clear green with black spots. It doesn't seem much of a clear green to me, but whatever they want to call it. Most of these plastics that I've realized, they use glow stick A. So you take glow stick A. For this example, I'm going to use the red one. And it's got that pilot hole right here in the nose of the bait, and I'd insert it just like this. Now you can see that glowing. Growing up, I've been seeing how would I word this? The red lighted lipless crankbait. It's been in just about every big fishing magazine for the past 10 years or so, saying it catches so many fish it's illegal. This kind of reminds me of that. It's pretty cool. Quality soft bait. Even without this glow stick, I'd fish this soft bait. I don't see why not. I'd definitely swim through some reeds with it. Quality baits. All these are real quality baits. They're made very, very well. Glow stick or not, these are some good baits. Went through that. Let's see this next one we got going on here. The 5.25 inch Fluke. Open these bad lads up. It's your traditional Fluke jerk bait design. It's a little boxy. I've noticed that, like square top, kind of rounded belly. Hey, if it catches fish, it catches fish. Really, really wide forked tail, and it's a very thin plastic. So, that's going to be just plugging along through the water under any action given. And same as before, we're going to break our glow stick. I'm going to order more glow sticks. Don't think I'm wasting these. And just insert it into the worm. Just like that. You can see it a bit. That's pretty darn cool. Got a nice little alley in the center if you want to Texas rig this or throw a swim bait hook through it if that's your sort of thing. The only thing with these soft baits and this design to them, so you've got this glow stick in a very important part of the bait. That's where, I hook a lot of my baits. for this bait right here, I'd run a straight jig head through it. I could nose hook it, and that glow stick takes up a lot of the nose of the bait too. And same with this swim bait head. I use the kind of swim bait hooks that have the pointed barb that you insert, and there's not a whole lot of room up in there, so you got to make do with what you have. With this worm right here, if I had the glow stick in that, I'd have just enough room to Texas rig it. But all in all, you still should be able to do what you want to do with them. I just see difficulty rigging them, but that just might be me. This is something new to the fishing industry as far as I'm concerned. I've never seen anything like these. But the last thing I want to share with you today, something I didn't know they made. I've been hearing more and more about Glo-Pro for the past couple of years, or months actually. Just their presence on Twitter. And I've got a few friends that are working with the company, and I know they made soft baits, but I didn't know they made crankbaits. This is the GP2 Deep Diver, and no matter where I could go, I could not find the running depth to this bait because but then again, none of these baits are like other baits on the market, and this crankbait isn't like any other crankbait on the market. Up top here, you have this little rubber panel that you can remove with your fingernail or a thumbtack if you're careful enough. You peel it back so it's nice and waterproof, and if you look on the side to the package, you'd put the glow stick in the back of the bait, and you could, if you wanted to, fill a part of the bait with water. Now this is something I've never seen before. That way the bait will run deeper because it's heavier, and you could adjust the buoyancy on the bait. I'm guessing that would have an effect on its action. Also because it's a plastic bait, they're not as buoyant as a bait made out of balsa. But so you'd take the glow stick and put it back there just like that. Huh? You can see it. I'd fish this, without the glow stick. I'd fish it without water inside of it. You just want to make sure you got your plug in there. Make sure it's all pressed down nice and watertight. And there you go. I feel like in low light conditions, especially nighttime walleye fishing, this could definitely catch some fish. My Twitter friend City Anglers, Canadian college kid that I know, he catches a lot of walleye with these baits. This is the GP2 Deep Diver, and this color is the Dark Hitch. It's 3-inch bait. It's got this big old lip on it. I can only imagine the resistance this might get being pulled through the water. But all in all, I'm going to give this a shot. I play with a lot of different crankbaits. You should know that about me by now. I'm going to give this a shot. Hey, what the hey. And, yeah, I'll play with the Fluke. I'll see what I can do with this soft tail grub. But I'm probably, out of all these baits, I'm excited for the Swimbait the most, because even without this glow stick, the quality Swimbait, these are all quality plastics. I might drop shot this little worm a little bit, see what I can do with it. But other than that, look like solid baits. Check out GloPro.com for more. There's a lot more information as far as lighting and the benefits of using them. They all come with glow sticks. You can order more glow sticks through the company, but Flukes, swim baits, drop shot worms, crankbaits. Hey, GloPro's got a lot of things going on right now. Wisconsin-based company. If you have some extra money you want to burn, invest in some fishing gear. Check them out. I haven't fished with them personally. I'm just doing an unboxing right now, telling you that these feel like quality plastics. Well, that's it for today. If you have experiences with GloPro lures, let me know in the comments below, or shoot me a message on Twitter or Facebook at Fishing with Dom. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. So long.